Okay, here we go. This is Garrett, tears2joyministries.org. Check out our website. We've got hundreds of articles, videos, movies, books, prophecies, incredible true stories, information, and check it out, tears2joyministries.org. Okay, this video is called Numbers 12:3. Numbers chapter 12, verse 3. Check out what God says here. Look at this. God says, "Now Moses was very humble, more humble than any other person on earth." On earth. Let's read that again. God singles out Moses. Now, first of all, when God singles you out in the Bible, and he singles you out for a good reason, you are super blessed. You are super blessed. God singles you out in the Holy Bible for all of eternity, and he's going to say something incredible about you, and that's going to be in his word for eternity. I mean, we can't even imagine if God singled us out and put us in the Bible. We can't even imagine how incredible that would be. But God doesn't stop there with Moses. Now look what God says. Now Moses was very humble. God is saying Moses is humble. That is one of the greatest, most incredible compliments God could ever give you or me. Then God says, more humble than any other person on earth? On earth. Moses is number one. He's the most humble person on earth. Now you might be thinking, well, Garrett, there weren't many people living back then. Well, I think that there was tens and tens of millions of people living back then or more. Civilization had spread out all over the known world at that time. Now, I haven't studied this carefully enough to give you exact figures, but I'm sure someone else has. Use Google and type in how many people were on earth during the time of Moses. I think and I believe we're going to find tens and tens and tens of millions of people. And God is singling out Moses as the most humble person on earth, and God writes it in the Bible in Numbers 12:3. And I don't know about you, but man, this just excites me. It's just exciting that God is working in your life and working in my life, helping us to be more and more humble. He really is. And when we see God pointing out that Moses was number one, the most humble person on earth, it's a great goal to pray about. It's a wonderful biblical goal to seek out Jesus about being more humble. You see, being humble is one of the most important things we could ever pray about, that we could ever seek out God about, that we could ever meditate on. And here we have it in the Old Testament. God showing us who is the most humble person on earth. It's Moses. And Jesus spoke to Moses face to face in the Old Testament. Face to face. Is that amazing or what? Anyway, this video is over. Is this amazing? Numbers 12:3. Wow. Okay, Numbers 12:3. Now Moses was very humble, more humble than any other person on earth. Praise God.